And here we go. This is Tattoo FAQ. We're on episode 5 already. This one, we're going to be talking about moisturizing your tattoo during the healing process. So the first things first, it's really important that you are not moisturizing your tattoo during the first few days. Give your tattoo 3 to 4 days of just keeping it nice and clean and keeping it nice and dry before you start introducing moisturizer to it. The reason for this is because your tattoo is basically an open wound at that point. So putting moisturizer in it, it's not gonna feel good. It's probably gonna burn. It's gonna really irritate the tattoo and it can affect the healing process. So once you hit around those 3 to 4 days in on the healing process, now you're gonna start paying attention to the way that your tattoo really feels. So if your tattoo feels really tight, it's uncomfortable, it feels like it's gonna split when you're moving certain ways and going through your daily activities, now you know it's time to apply a small amount of moisturizer to give your skin that extra pliability that it needs to ensure that it doesn't split during the healing process. So you've got a few options when it comes to actual moisturizers for your tattoo. You can always use things like this. There's different brands, but they are tattoo specific moisturizers. If you don't have that available for some reason, you can always use a simple, nothing special about it moisturizer. Unscented Lubriderm works really well, but essentially the branding is not important. What is important is that it's a simple, nothing special about it moisturizer. No fragrance, no coloring, no extra stuff added into it. The more simple, the better. So essentially when it comes to actually moisturizing your tattoo, make sure you wash your hands before putting moisturizer into your hands. You want to take a very small amount of moisturizer and you're going to rub it into the tattoo. After you get it rubbed into the tattoo, then with a clean, dry hand, you're going to give a wipe, and whatever's left over is plenty. The skin just needs to be a little bit tacky. Always remember, your skin has to be able to breathe in order to heal. Your skin also has to have dry time in order to heal. So if you don't feel like you need the moisturizer, don't bother using it. It's not actually helping to heal the tattoo in any way. It's only there to ensure that the skin doesn't split during the healing process if the skin gets too dry and too tight, that when you're going through your daily activities, you're running the risk of it splitting. So if that happens, then you can start using a small amount of moisturizer. Using the moisturizer once, maybe twice per day, but never ever before bed. Always keep a nice, clean, dry tattoo before you jump in bed to go to sleep, because you don't want your bed sheets and things like that sticking to your tattoo, right? All right, so I hope that you guys learned something today. That wraps up episode 5. As always, like it, follow it, share it with your friends, because friends don't let friends get crappy tattoos. All right, I'll see you next week.